Welcome to Southerntimes on EveAfrique News from the depths of the Niger Delta, the major story. Nyesom Wike gives account of his 6 years as governor. Federal government commissions the Falcon Eye project. In entertainment, Big Wiz Essence with Thames enters Billboard Hot 100. In sports, Australia stops Nigeria's unbeaten streak in basketball pre-Olympic exhibition game. On the foreign scene, Dubai Expo 2020 celebrates diversity with children's tales from around the world. I am Michelle Uzoka. To stay tuned. Welcome back. Rivers State Governor Wike gave an account of his 6 years in office, stating that the commitment to purpose and proper management of available resources, his administration has changed the development trajectory of Rivers State for the better. The governor said the newly commissioned Rivers State Cassava Processing Company by his administration, alongside cassava value chain, will be used to create wealth, income and jobs for Rivers teeming youth who are willing to take to the business of agriculture. He explained that since 2015, his administration has delivered over 1,000 kilometers of Trunk A roads, embarked on constructions of Phase 1 of the Trans-Calabari Road, simultaneous construction of 10 arterial flyovers, with 3 already commissioned, and connected to the ancient coastal community of Opobo to the rest of the state and the country by a tarred road. The administration, according to him, has also transformed not less than 18 major single-lane roads to dual carriageways with street lights, pedestrian walkways, and covered drains, while the dualization of Awuda Omoko and Egbema Omoko Road is also underway. The governor said his government has reclaimed vast swaths of sand-filling lands for some of the coastal communities, including Abalama, Bakana, and Kula, to advance their development, and also started the sand filling of 55 and 42 hectares of reclaimed lands for Abonima, Obonama, and Okrika communities, respectively. In the education sector, the governor said his administration has provided over 1,200 classrooms and nearly 14,000 desks to over 200 primary and junior secondary schools. In addition to reconstruction, furnishing, and equipping of several secondary schools with modern classrooms, laboratories, libraries, sports facilities, staff quarters, and paved interconnecting road networks. As a result of the concrete and targeted interventions, the education system is becoming more and more effective and qualitative in the state, with enrollment and transition rates of over 90%, while over 80% have consistently recorded 5 credits and above pass rates, including mathematics and English in WAEC since 2015. In the health sector, the governor said his government has commissioned the 132-bed Mother and Child Specialist Hospital, established the Rivers State University Teaching Hospital, rebuilt and upgraded the Government House Specialist Clinic, renovated existing primary health centers and general hospitals, and built some new primary health care centers for underserved communities. The Minister of Education, Malam Adamu, announced the appointment of His Majesty King Alfred Diachespif Amanayabo of Tiwan Brass, first governor of the Old River State, and His Majesty King Dandison Douglas Jaja JP Jeki V Amanayabo of Opobo Kingdom, and a chairman, River State Council of Chiefs, as Vice Chancellor, Nigerian Maritime Academy, and Chancellor, Federal University, Dusi Amar, Katsina State, respectively. Speaking at a press briefing, the minister said the appointment followed the establishment of additional universities and to replace instances where chancellors were deceased. King Diachespif and King Dandison Jaja are amongst the 42 newly appointed traditional rulers to serve the federal government of Nigeria as chancellors. Moving on, the Blazing Heart Autism Center rolled out the red carpet as it met another milestone. Autism is a serious developmental disorder that impairs the ability to communicate and interact. Speaking at the 12th anniversary celebration, the visionary Beauty Kumesin said, "Our journey and story cannot be told without God in it. It has been God all along, and we are grateful. Happy 12th anniversary to us." She went on to say a heartwarming thank you to all the therapists and members of staff at Blazing Heart Center for all they do for each child and family they serve. God bless and increase you in strength, wisdom, she further said. Meanwhile, residents of Abalama B in Borni local government area shared their experiences over the kidnap of two yet-to-be-identified persons by gun-wielding men. A staff of TAH Palladium Hub, where the incident occurred, said he was up and about his regular duties when masked men in their numbers took over the relaxation center, ordering the entire staff and customers to lay down at gunpoint. He said, "What happened last night was really bad. I was in the eatery serving as I noticed some movements. One of the securities came in and said, 'Boys, boys, boys, they marked their face, so we should go down.' So I started noticing people in the bar going down. They were laying on the floor, so we too had to run and enter the kitchen to hide." Another eyewitness revealed that the kidnappers gained access into the facility effortlessly because they were dressed as military personnel, which gave them out as soldiers. The way they dressed, because they looked like all these army men, so I was thinking it's government men. The gunmen are yet to be identified as investigations are ongoing. A magistrate court sitting in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State, has convicted one Akpovire Jimmy for impersonating a medical doctor. He confessed to the police that he used the academic credentials of Dr. Charles Ume without his knowledge. The 49-year-old convict was arrested in Yenagoa for impersonating Dr. Charles Ume, a serving medical doctor based in Taraba State, while concealing his real name, Akpovire Jimmy. The court presided over by a senior magistrate, Akasa Michael, in a judgment sentenced Jimmy to 4 years imprisonment with hard labor. We'll take a short break now and come back for more stories.
Small boy, big force. Small mouth will talk. Body small like container, dream big like pot. I know they fear or zoo. In fact, I get two. The story sound personal, but the matter concern you. How far your dream? Hope you they pursue Jejely, now from club them take the enter dance. I believe your light. You guys believe I'm too. You know get how night take dark. You know fit cover moon. I they see your sweat, and I get one belief. Say the hustle go pay, people go see receipts. So whether you day office or they run out for streets, no shaking with your side, your heritage legit. Them say you not fit. Who them? Tell them make them chill. Burger no fit tell eba banga soup they be. Hustle to the future green. It dead in Niger blood. Warriors fit give anything, but warriors know they give up at all. Heritage Bank, your timeless wealth partner.
Welcome back. Please remember to follow us on our social media platforms showing on your screen. The Oba of Benin, Omonoba Nedo Uku Apolopolo, Oba Ehwari II, has reacted to the return of stolen artifacts, saying it should be returned to the palace where it was taken from for more than 100 years. The revered Oba said this during the World Press Conference held in his palace in Benin. You will recall that over 100 years ago, during the invasion of Benin Kingdom by British soldiers, over 1,200 artifacts were stolen by British soldiers and today are domiciliated in a museum in Germany. However, on Monday, 2021, Germany, through the Director General of Culture and Communication, Dr. Adrian Gorgen, said his country on restitution mission to Nigeria is set to return all stolen artifacts back to Nigeria. This will be the third time artifacts will be returned to Benin Kingdom, according to historians. Uchechi Oku Kanu, wife of the leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, reacts to the rearrest of her husband by the Nigerian government. Speaking in an interview with a United Kingdom newspaper, Kanu's wife said she was devastated upon hearing that her husband was rearrested and repatriated in the country. You can recall that Kanu was recently rearrested by the Nigerian security and intelligence agencies in collaboration with authorities from other countries to resume his trial after jumping jail in 2017, and is currently being detained at the custody of the Department of State Services, DSS, pending the resumption of his trial on July 26th. She said, "It's hard for me to speak. I am extremely devastated. He has been beaten and tortured, and I am scared for his life. The Nigerian government carrying out this rendition is a crime, and we are not even talking about independence." The Board of Directors, Nigerian LNG Limited, has announced the appointment of Dr. Philip, a successor to Engineer Tony Atta, as its Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer. Engineer Atta was appointed Chief Executive Officer by the LNG Board in July 2016. However, Dr. Philip, who is rounding up his tenure as Chief Executive Officer, Atlantic LNG Company of Trinidad and Tobago, will be taken over from Engineer Atta on the 31st of August 2021. Moving on. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo San, on behalf of the President of Nigeria, commissioned the Falcon High project at the Naval Headquarters in Abuja on July 13, 2021, saying it will enable the Nigerian Navy to effectively combat any maritime crime that could disrupt the conduct of the maritime trade in the country. We go on another short break and come back with more stories. Do stay tuned. Welcome back. For more information on recent happenings across the Niger Delta and beyond, follow us on our online platforms showing on your screen. In entertainment, Fadhakat singer, songwriter, and vocal coach Kingdom wins Nigerian Idol Season 6. Kingdom was announced the winner after defeating Francis Atela at the grand finale. Francis thrilled the audience with the performance of Roju alongside popular singer, songwriter Chike. Nigerian superstar Ayodeji Ibrahim Balogun, aka Big Wiz's song Essence featuring Thames, has become the first Nigerian song to enter the US Billboard Hot 100 chart at number 82. This marks a remarkable achievement for Big Wiz and Thames, who are signed to the same label, and for African music as a whole. Although this is not the first time Big Wiz is on the US Billboard Hot 100, he got in with his feature with Drake on One Chance and Beyonce's Brown Skin Girl. Moving on to sports, where Nigeria's unbeaten streak came to an end as they were trounced by world third-ranked Australia in their final friendly game ahead of the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Mike Brown's side were down away by a massive 39 points as the Aussies triumphed 108 against 69 earlier in the week. Team Nigeria outclassed the US team 90 against 87 in basketball pre-Olympic exhibition game, making it their first ever defeat to an African nation. The victory came 9 years after the US beat Nigeria 156 against 73 at the London Olympic, the US biggest blowout in Olympics men's basketball history. Also, the Tigers beat world fourth-ranked Argentina 94-71 in an exhibition game in Las Vegas. On the foreign scene, Dubai Expo 2020 celebrates diversity with children's tales from around the world, stating that the greatest gift you can give a child is the ability to explore the world through reading and storytelling. Expo 2020 Dubai's Children's Tales from around the world does just that, bringing together traditional tales from almost 70 of Expo's participating countries. This unique anthology, so reflective of the UAE's own diversity, enables young readers to immerse themselves in an enthralling landscape of storytelling cultures. And now, our special report. Newest couple in town. Over the weekend, the Port Harcourt River State family and friends joined the River State Commissioner for Information, Honorable Paulinus Interim, to receive a new daughter as his son, Chibweze Interim, gets married. The marriage ceremony took place at the Charismatic Renewal Ministry, while the launch party took place at the exotic Goshen Event Center. The wedding ceremony was attended by family, friends, and top government personalities from far and wide. That's all the news we got for you this morning. Let us commit to actualize peace and development across the Niger Delta. Don't forget to follow our online platforms showing on your screen for trending and recent happenings in the Niger Delta and beyond. I am Michelle Uzoka.